Hello everyone, it's February the 14th, Friday afternoon, 2015, and this video I'm making, I call it the 4 Ds, and I got the idea for this video from various comments that different people have made on my own videos and some of the other videos from the expats who are in the Philippines. And the 4 Ds, I call it desire, desperation, delusion, and deception. Delusion can also be self-delusion. Deception can also be self-deception. And desire could be subclassified, or an additional meaning to it might be, where does desperation end and love begin? Now, even though I put a disclaimer at the end of my videos, I want to remind everyone that I am not a self-proclaimed expert on anything. I make these videos, I express my own viewpoint, my own opinions. You're more than welcome to comment at the end of the video down in the comments section. Agree or disagree, add, subtract, whatever you think would be a valuable addition. Anyway, I'm going to start off with desire. Now, I already did a video on what do you want. And desire and wanting are synonymous to an extent, but I think that desire is a stronger word. A little analogy might be you're hungry, you're in a restaurant somewhere, you want a cheeseburger. You look on the menu, you ask the waiter or the waitress, "Oh, sorry sir, we don't have hamburgers or cheeseburgers in this restaurant." But you're really hungry, so you settle for something different because you don't have a great desire for the cheeseburger. It just crossed your mind because you were hungry. Now, if you have a great desire for a cheeseburger, you'll probably go out of your way to go to a place where you know they bake the kind of cheeseburger you like. You'll order exactly what you want, the meat cooked exactly the way you want it, all the additions on it, and the bun and the whole, whatever you're going to drink with it, you'll get it exactly the way you want it because that's where your desire is. So, regards desire, basically this video really is about for expats or who are in the Philippines or men who are considering coming here to pursue relationships. Now, a lot of these things I think are applicable to men anywhere who are pursuing a relationship. Now, as far as desperation goes, this is a biggie, especially here in the Philippines, because often the men that come here looking for relationships are older. They're certainly attracted to the women, because many of whom are younger, sometimes substantially younger, quite attractive, and often have a reputation for making excellent girlfriends, wives, mothers, etc. Of course, there's a lot of negatives that float around on the YouTubes and the various groups and such like that on the internet. So studying all that stuff is a good idea to prepare yourself, but also being clear in your own mind about what you want, what you desire, because you may just be coming for a 2-week vacation, so maybe all you desire is a companion for those 2 weeks. You're going to come, stay your 2 weeks, leave, then maybe next year you'll come back again. That's fine as long as both parties understand exactly what's going on. The desperation thing comes in for people that I think for men who are coming for a longer period of time and are really looking for a serious relationship. But their desire is so strong, perhaps that they're in a state of desperation. Perhaps they haven't been in a relationship for a while, or the last relationship they had left a very sour taste in their mouth. But they're not just looking. I mean, it's consuming them almost to the point of obsession. This can be a real problem. anywhere in life, of course, if you're pursuing a relationship. Now, I'm expressing my own opinion. Obviously, I'm not living inside of a woman's brain, so I can't possibly know for sure. And I can only go by observations, personal observations, comments by other people as far as what is the desperation element for some of the Filipinas as far as looking for relationships with foreign men. Obviously, finances play a big part, or a small part. It depends a lot on the individual woman involved, and of course the man, and the way he is able to attract women to him, and what kind of women he's attracting based on where he is on this balance between desperation and love. Now, desperation can, I'm sure, turn into love. But you got to be real clear with yourself if you're starting a relationship. Is 50% of it or more based on desperation on the part of both parties? This may not have a happy ending. It may, depends on clear communication, a lot of other things. But it's something that we all need to be aware of. Now, my own personal demon, you might say, would be the next thing, which is delusion or self-delusion. I've had a lot of problems with self-delusion in relationships because I see exactly what's there. Delusions do not cloud your vision, they cloud your judgment. So I look at a person or a situation and I want it to be the way I want it to be, even though I know it's not that way. I'm just hoping that something will come along to bump it in the direction that I want it to be in. And holding on to that self-delusion for too long, if things don't really start to materialize in a positive fashion, can be very destructive. And of course, this can go the other way because you have men that come here, take advantage of the women, and they're suffering from self-delusion because they're being deluded by the men. Oh yes, honey, I love you, we're going to get married, etc., etc., etc. Come stay with me. A month later, they're gone. They've moved to another city or they've left the country because basically they're lying. And that kind of bleeds over into the next thing, which is deception. Deception is outright lying to the other person. Complete false representation of who you are, what you want, what kind of person you're looking for, what kind of relationship you're in. The sad thing is that you can also get into a situation where you're deceiving yourself. You say you want one thing, but you consistently go for something different than what you say you want. So you're really deceiving yourself about your desires, about your wants, what kind of relationship you want to be in, what kind of person you want to be in a relationship with.